Howdy, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And today I'm coming to you with a few records that I picked up in the past couple of days. New records and $1 million idea. Oh man, let's press down. Something's just stuck in here now. $1 million idea. That was kind of weird. Anyway, okay. Hey, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. Coming to you with some records today, brand new records, and a new idea. And something else I got over here. It's got to be great. Okay, first of all, my idea is, since I noticed that the only thing happening in America anymore is that people are working for Walmart, Starbucks, or McDonald's, and or a non-profit, and or starting up their own non-profit. So I thought, well, hey, why not? Why shouldn't I start up my own Manic Mark non-profit organization? In this case, I will be raising money to help poor people build bunkers. That's right. No one should have to go through life without the appropriate shelter in case that there's an emergency, like the apocalypse, you know, to hide from, right? Why should children and kittens be hurt in the process of the horrible wave of the apocalypse washing over them? Why shouldn't they have a bunker to go hide in? That's what I say. So for just $25 a day sent to me, Manic Mark, you can help poor children and kittens stay alive through the next apocalypse. I'm going to get that lady that's on the commercial with all the dogs. Like, oh, all these dogs, it's horrible, send money. And you can hardly help yourself but to send money, because then they put a pug on the screen and you're like, oh my God, it's a pug in trouble, I got to save him. Now, on to the next thing. The records, no. You're going to love this, oh my God. Right. Yesterday I took a real big poo. Some of you already know what's coming. I took a really big poo and it was so monstrous that I saved it. Here it is. It's a really big poo. 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 Okay, saved. Now you're thinking that's gross and creepy. Well, no, it's not. I plasticized it so it's perfectly safe to handle now. It's a poo encased in a thin sheet of polymer, so it can be handled and tossed between guests at dinner parties without any kind of weird accent going on. Okay, so was that interesting? No, that's not interesting. It's not interesting enough. What could be more interesting than this giant poo? Well, it would be this giant poo, an even bigger poo. That's right, and like the other giant poo, this more bigger giant poo is encased in a thin film of polymer, so it can be shared at your next open house, whatever that may be, bachelorette party. That would be my suggestion. Hand it around, hand the giant poo around, yay! Have another drink. Okay, then hand it around. Seems better after the third or fourth drink, doesn't it? I don't know. Go on to the records. Oh my God. Got some good ones today. It's the Duncan family. There's some great covers today. It's the Duncan family. Some of these albums are out of Nashville, so the Nashville sounds is like more country and it's a little bit more refined, of course being closer to Nashville, than the gospel albums that were made up here, which is a little more hillbilly or mountain or kind of bluegrass country. It's just, the sound's different. I've said that before, but the covers can be just as good, and these covers are good. Okay, there's one, the Duncan family. And here's another one. I'm going to rip this off. Why? Because you know how I hate that. The other one is a good, I don't want to say it, but this one I could rip off. This is a great cover too. Oh my God. It's the singing anvils. No, it's avils. It's not important. Look at the guy. Look at his mustache. When was the last time you saw a mustache like that on a gospel album? I ask you, it's the, I'm ripping this one off because it's not one like the first one. It's the gospel tones singing his gospel. All right, there they are, the gospel tones. That's right. That guy almost fell off the edge of the photograph right there. It's the Apple Family. It's the Apple Family with a title called With You in Mind. Woo! Look at that boy, that young boy right there. Whoa. Wow. And, oh, and his mom, I think. Oh. This kid looks like one of those kids you'd see in a horror movie that like gets a whole bunch of power, and then turns like whole cities into black holes or something like that. Here's one that's in a thing I'm not going to tear up. Something Worth Living For. What? Price Harris. Something Worth Living For. Happy birthday. Thank God for... Don't you? Happy... Cutting all that out because it doesn't matter. Oh, they're out of Louisiana. I'll get to enjoy the Louisiana sound. That'll be interesting. I gotta rip this off. It's the Murphy family. Sings I'm Going There. Everybody's blue. The Murphy family's all blue. Where are they out of? They're out of Tennessee. I've got to rip this one off. It's the Barbers. I forgive. No, right? Just a giant black shape there. That's weird. Okay. This one, can I rip this one off? No, it's sealed. And I'm not going to open it yet. It's Sing About the Bride. It's the Telestials. Great name, the Telestials. It's on Cavalry. That means it'll probably be pretty good. For what it is, it'll probably be pretty good because that was one of the main labels for white Southern gospel. Okay, the Harmony Hoffers, they're another great name. It's kids. One of the kids has got himself an electric guitar. It's a Gibson. Nice. I think it's a Gibson anyway. It's Kenton, Lonnie, and Connie. Lonnie and Connie, we like that. Let's name the boy Kenton. But that doesn't rhyme, dear. Can't you come up with something else? Kenton, Lonnie, Connie, Ronnie. Why did they name Kenton Ronnie? What's wrong with those people? Now, this could be good. It's Great Adventures with Beretta. Remember Beretta? You know, and his bird? Anyway, supposedly they sing on this record. Their stories. It's fully dramatized. 3 never-before-heard adventures of TV's cop crime stopper. But it says on the cover music, so what does that mean? I guess I'll find out. It's the New Mind Singers. I had to get it just because of the title, the New Mind Singers, whatever the hell that means. That's sort of weird. Pontiac, Michigan. High school. They were together in high school. I don't know. Stop going. 1971. The New Mind Singers. And last but not least, it's kind of an obscure album. I think it's kind of a rock album. I don't know. But it's a band with guys, they couldn't afford any shoes. So they're on the cover barefoot. No, it's like Bigfoot. How do you make your feet look big? Well, you shoot from the feet up, and the perspective does the work for you. Okay? So they entitled the record Sasquatch. Then they wouldn't have had to take this weird photograph of their feet before their heads to make them look so big. Why do people come up with the titles for the albums that they do? That's my other question. It doesn't make any sense. Sasquatch might have been too long and too hard to pronounce. There could have been an internal fight between the band members. Bigfoot, no. Sasquatch, no. You can't even say the word, and you want it on the cover of our album? What the hell's wrong with you? Plus, I got an artist that can draw the word Bigfoot and make the F in the shape of a foot. How's that? That settles the whole argument. That's the end of it. Now for the musical sample.
Excitement. Our world is filled with it. There's excitement in sports and in politics. Now here's a good suggestion. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. Get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. Get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. Jesus Christ is still the King of Kings, King of Kings. Get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. I said, get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. I said, get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. Jesus Christ is still the King of Kings, King of Kings. You talk about people, you talk about things that really aren't important at all. You talk about weather, you talk about problems we have here at home and abroad. But friend, I'm excited about a solution for the world. I'm gonna shout and sing. It's Jesus Christ, he's still the King of Kings, King of Kings. Get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. Come on and get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King. I said, get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King.